Good evening and welcome to Nosgoth. My name is Randall Rukul Holcomb. Right next to me is Eric Bachman.
No, not. I don't play in a band. Oh, well, I do play in a band, but not Bachman Turner Overdrive. Eric WK Beckman.
Beckman? I
Beckman.
want to say Bachman.
No.
It sounds so
no
German.
Beckham.
You are
no
so
Beckham.
German with your name. Just look at the lower third, everyone. Right down there.
Right down there. Yes.
Exactly. All right, today we will be bringing you some competitive Nosgoth every single month. We have some Go For Cups, which add up to a monthly. At the end of that, first place gets $500. First place and first place only are going to take away a huge prize.
Yes.
And AT has been dominating every single month.
Too much dominating, I think, but they have some competition today, and we'll talk about it later. But it's going to be a good fight. I'm pretty excited.
I am as well. I'm looking forward to see if we're actually going to find that team that's going to bring them the challenge. There is a rumor going around that their competition might be showing up today, but they're the opposite side of the bracket, which means we'll be able to see that one later. But until then, we will be able to see some of these up-and-coming teams who've been competing all month, trying to find their way.
Could the dynasty topple?
Could it topple? Also, some of these teams, can they show up and blow up? Are they going to be able to
show up and blow up?
Show up and blow up.
Or drain the blood, or lose the blood, or drink the blood.
Exactly.
Yes.
Or, not on the vampire side, human side. I mean,
yes.
Throw the bola.
So the bola, yeah. I mean, I want to see some bola king action today. I want to see some vampire killer whip action. I want to see everything happen today.
Exactly. We do have our first match ready to go right now, by the way. GI versus UDM. They're getting that lobby together right now. But before we get to that, we do have a few things to remind you guys of. Of course, social. Don't forget, at Nosgoth, we are going to be giving away a few prizes today. We're going to be giving away an Exalted chest.
Yes.
Which means you're going to be able to open that thing up, get a few cool little prizes. There are some new drops in the game. Yep. Weapons. One of them I like to call the Purple People Eater.
That's your favorite thing.
Yeah, I think you skinned that one yourself, right?
Yes, but you can't destroy my Sentinel with it. You tried. We tried a little bit earlier.
We were 1v1ing before the show, and, Eric...
I was spanking him.
He works at Psionics. Come on.
Yes, I do.
Give it to him. He's got it down. I bet the other guys there are pretty good as well, right?
Almost as good as me.
Almost?
Almost.
No one's better.
We'll see. Maybe one or two.
So they sent their champion down.
They sent their champion, yes.
Perfect. Well, we do have everything there ready to go. We might be able to get into game very soon. I'm going to go ahead and ask the lobby.
Okay.
Let's see. Ready to go. And we'll see if they are going to be able to play for us tonight. We do have UDM, by the way, against GI. We will be having Vampires, of course, versus Humans. If you guys didn't join us last time, by the way, don't forget, we did have a This is Nosgoth show where we went over some of the basics of Nosgoth, going over, I think it was the Alchemist a little bit here and there.
And the Scout.
And the Scout.
And a little bit of the Sentinel as well.
Which is your favorite, of course.
Yes, and we interviewed Tailspin, one of the top players, who's pretty vicious.
Absolutely.
Though the kindest person in the world. He's like a kitten. He's like a kitten. You can pet him. He's really nice. You can ask him questions.
But no more than two.
No more than two.
Exactly.
That's when he starts getting a little hissy. But we're going to see him fight today as At.
Oh, yes, of course. Oof. At getting a bye in the first round, by the way, will be able to go on. Probably going to get one match. Then they'll be able to get into the finals. They are one of the top teams, only losing out, I think, one or two times ever. In Go Force, getting a second place.
Yes.
And that is against one of the teams that might be showing up here today, and that's called, I believe, it's not We'll Fight for Rune Swords, it's the Weekend Warriors,
I think it's the Weekend Warriors, yeah.
Yeah, they're the ones that are rumored to start, but we need to wait to see that one. We're going to be having GI, of course, versus UDM first.
Which they didn't play last week, did they? No, they did not.
They did not.
So I'm cool. I'm excited to see some new tactics, hopefully some new classes, because usually the last week, it was pretty one-sided and the classes were being used, so I want to see some different things happen.
A little bit of a mix-up, people trying to change the meta. Well, the American style versus, I guess, what you could call the European style.
Is it starting?
Yeah, it does look like, fantastic. We are going to be able to get into the game. It's going to be UDM versus GI. Just about getting into game now. And as players are going to start loading in, we'll be sure to go over some of these class picks.
So GI is human right now.
It looks like that. GI is going to start as humans, and then Vampires, of course, UDM.
Okay, I see some Deceiver action. Thank goodness, because I love watching the Deceiver play. It's like the Spy from TF2, except immensely more interesting. Well, I can say that because I worked in the game, but
but you find it more interesting.
I find it more interesting. Everybody better find it more interesting.
I have to agree. Well, let's go ahead and jump into game. Go over some of these class picks. And
we got two Tyrants, so I'm assuming double Marathon charge. It's going to get real annoying for the Hunters.
Unless they do jumps.
Oof. No, jump. I want to see more jumping, more leaping attacks, or more jumping in general, but it's so hard to pull off. It's almost not worth it.
It's good. Yeah, you have to get
Yeah.
a pretty solid distance between you and
Yeah.
your opponent.
But I do like seeing a good flying brute brigade. Oh, it seems the fight's already starting to happen.
All right, let's see where we're at.
They're fighting up by the fountain.
Ah,
Oh,
perfect.
no, by the bazaar, as we call it.
All right, so right now we do have a few
We have
kills.
one human down, one hunter already down.
Oh, looks like he's just going to drag the body over.
And yeah, the deceiver went camo. Oh, the hunters are back there along with a.
Oh.
Oh, that's a fake one. Ah,
And he's not going to be able to get in. For very
no,
long.
yeah, he's out. Oh no, he's done.
Completely done. And there's a late charge coming in.
Yes.
And that's going to be able to get us maybe, no, not quite a kill, as humans, of course, able to hold themselves right now.
He's ranged right now, but the humans seem to be doing all right, getting enough crossfire. But there's a Swayze kick, my favorite move for a Reaver, and he's out.
Yeah, we've got 2 humans down right now.
The human better chase out. They better chase out that tyrant before he gets any more damage done.
I think he's going to be able to get away. Really solid use right there of the charge.
Yeah.
Although we do have another deceiver coming on in. This is a very, I want to say, curious way that we're seeing the vampires engaging on our humans in this battle. One by one.
Yeah. It's not. It's like we're like watching at style. They're very slow, very methodical about how they jump in and how they attack. And here it just seems kind of just more arcadey, just in and out, get in, punch out.
Yeah, everyone trying to do a little bit of chip damage here and there because they're going to try and keep the humans from being able to get their health back. Of course, if you leave them alone for too long, they're going to regen some of some of those hit points. But we're going to lose Pyramid for Joe in exchange for PvP.
Yeah, it seems like all the Marathon Chargers just running in and not even coming back, just trying to distract them while the Reaver and the Deceiver come in to try to do some more damage.
Exactly. Now we do have right now 7-5. Our vampires are leading, but only slightly, which is a little odd for me. Usually we see humans getting a nice lead early on, and then maybe vampires can try and bring it back. But
yeah, because in low-level play, vampires tend to win, but in high-level play, you really understand what it means to be like a human team. You can't split up. You have to work together. You have to get the crossfire situation good up. You have to be really mindful of where you set up the attack positions. And then once you learn that around, oh, you just missed that Swayze kick.
I love
oh,
these
wait, what's
kinds
happening?
of fights.
Come on, roll in. Oh, F. I kind of want to see the human win. Because the vampires always get an advantage, so it's always nice to see like an underdog come out.
Well, this goes back to what we were talking about when we were 1v1ing earlier. Actually, the Reaver versus Alchemist. Alchemist, if he can land everything.
Yes.
Everything.
Could we switch a camera angle? Maybe follow one of the. There we go.
You wanna follow this guy?
Yeah, let's follow. I like this is one of our new skins, which I'm pretty excited about.
Nice.
It has that hipster shaved head style.
I like it. I'm down.
Yeah.
Also, maybe a little bit of that 70s post-apocalyptic kind of a deal going on.
Yeah.
We do have a little engage going on. Humans trying to get into.
Oh, and Swayze kicked him into the wall.
Exactly.
Goodbye.
Peace. And we do have now actually split humans versus vampires. This should definitely go to the vampires. We do have one marathon charge coming in, but it's going to end.
He got knocked out
Yeah.
with that sweet gold dress he's wearing. Come on, come out.
A little bit Egyptian style right there.
Yeah. Well, it's a little Egyptian. I like it.
Yeah. Looks like we might
He's going to risk it? Oh.
risk it.
And oh my gosh.
Yeah,
there goes the bola. Yeah.
Humans are kind of trading out not too evenly right now with our vampires. And our vampires are able to actually get some really good headway in this one. Able to go up to 15 to 11 right now.
With the you got the poison bullet down, but he's going to get away right now.
Exactly. Vampires able to reset the fight. Humans, on the other hand, kind of trying to find that solid position. Where are they going to be able to do that?
It's the best position I like is probably to the right of this area, because it's big and open, and you can see the vampires coming from a pretty far away.
Yeah, I like this as well. Okay,
Yeah.
now we're getting into the grasslands where we're seeing a lot of the grass on the top of the hut. You see vampires up there.
Yeah.
Nice smoke, I think, coming in right there. That will disrupt our humans' ability to coordinate with each other. Vision is very important, of course, in Nosgoth. And we do have a nice fight going in. We've got Cobalt going down to PvP, Pyramid going down to Jarka. Shots fired, moving in all over the place, but no one going down. In just a tiny little moment, we might have one more kill.
Well, and here comes the alchemist running. Oh,
I love this double charge coming in a little bit late, not
Yeah.
quite making the hits. You got to give that to the humans though, and playing very well
Yeah.
together.
this is a pretty close match. Anything can really happen right now.
Exactly. We do have 16 to 14, very close, like you were saying. And there,
Oh, there goes the poison bolus.
and we've got two humans down.
Lay down the fire.
And then
he's
Joe,
down.
3. We might have a
He's
complete
down.
wipe. 1 human left alive, trying to do some damage. There, he's going to be able to take down Necro. But, he's going to get a bull off, actually. And maybe able to stay alive.
Run away, little friend. Oh, he can't get that booty. Oh, no, he did. He got it. He's out.
Cobalt is down. That's going to be a full wipe, though. Humans
Yep.
able to respawn in time. You see reinforcements backing him up.
But this is actually kind of not the smartest move to have 1 human come in at a time when all the vampires still together. And Flamethrower, which is one of my favorite abilities, you don't really see often.
It just
to
doesn't
Firewall.
have the range.
Yeah.
Firewall, you just have so much flexibility with it, and it's going to stay there.
You can
don't
drop
have
and
to-
run, yeah.
You can roll with it. Once you
Yeah.
roll with a flamethrower going, you stop the flamethrower.
Yeah.
So you can't dodge and dip and duck and dive
Yeah.
when you're trying to make the flames go.
Let's get a view at this Prophet. Let's see what she's doing right now.
Let's see if I can find.
There she is.
There.
There we
Okay.
go.
Went right past her. I like that skin.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite skins. It looks like a great
Mandalorian?
Yeah, like a great Boba Fett.
Yeah. Decided to learn some magic and get dual pistols going on.
Exactly.
I like it.
Would
So
Boba Fett.
where are we going to see some kind of engagement though? Right now? It's a little slowing
It
down.
is. It is. Yeah, the vampires haven't gotten a kill yet since the past minute. Oh, here comes an enraged tyrant. One of the most basic builds that a lot of competitive play is using.
It's really good for damage.
Yeah.
As you go lower, your damage goes up, and now
Oh,
you're gonna-
and he curb stomped her, and then here comes the deceiver to eat. Oh God, he's just curb stomping for the heck of it.
yeah,
He probably doesn't even need it. He just wants to do it.
you just want to get the points. Experience.
It's just for taunting. I like that there's a taunt button.
And our humans though back up 24-16. By the way, Undead
Oh
is
yeah,
just
yeah. He
wrecking.
got wrecked again, but still not over. Like you could easily wipe a team twice in a row, 3 times in a row.
If you can get your humans all organized.
Yeah.
Exactly. But
Let's see what the vampires are trying. If they're setting up for anything.
all right, let's find our vampires. We
Here
do
comes,
have that set up.
and he's by himself. Oh, and here comes the 2 tyrants, cross attacking.
I like it. It's going to be very effective, and we can see a lot of humans going down
There's
right
2
now.
down. Oh, there's 1.
Charging attacks. We've got only Bafuni down. Now we've got Jarka down to PvP.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of kills. Going to be able to drag.
Yeah, GI was keeping up pretty well against UDM, but it seemed in the past 3 minutes they kind of fell apart.
Yeah.
So I wonder what happened. I wonder what changed the strategy.
It's really that we saw people being very spread out as far as vampires very early on.
Yeah, and then it seemed UDM kind of got their guff together.
Exactly.
Their stuff.
And then, of course, our human side, GI just wasn't able to get as organized because I don't think they were able to figure out the pacing and the tempo that they were going up against. And so once it changed up and started to become a little more organized, they weren't as prepared because they were getting ready for those hits that could come anytime.
But yeah, but right now, all that GI is going to lose this match. But the best they can do is at least get some more points, so the next round they could hopefully not have to fight as hard.
Of course, just so everyone out there knows, when we have a match going on, it's going to be on 2 sides. You get 1 chance vampires, 1 chance hunters, and it's a point system. First to 30 is going to win that round.
Yeah.
Switch to the other side. You keep your points.
Yeah.
Of course.
If I was a vampire, I know this sounds really lame, I wouldn't attack right now. Just to save your points, because otherwise, I think that's what they're doing. It's like you don't want them to get more kills off of you, and it's super. You know what? I'm just going to say it. It's cowardly. It's cowardly, but it is smart. Like being a coward doesn't mean that you're stupid. Oh, but never mind. Actually, they're coming in for the final kill. They want that wipe.
Well, I don't think you can call it cowardly in that instance
Tactical?
because it's a tactical decision.
Yes.
So,
But I want bloodshed. I want all the violence in this match.
you want enraged.
I want enraged tyrants. Oh, he's hurt. Come on, you got to finish that tyrant. Get the extra point.
No, not going to be able to
Not
get it.
gonna be able to
You're
get it.
venturing too far into what could be vampire-controlled territory.
Tyrant Town.
Exactly. Tyrant.
You don't want to go to Tyrant Town.
No.
That sucks. They throw you, and they charge at you, and they jump at you.
All sorts of crazy things.
And
then
they're shirtless, and I think they sweat.
They probably sweat.
They probably. Look at that guy. That guy sweats pretty hard. Yep, and he knocks him out. All they need is 1 kill to end this match. But he's just getting out. He doesn't want to finish it.
No need. That's going to be the kill.
Yeah,
Joe's
there we
going
go.
down.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. Look at that frozen. Oh, I love it. He had no way of surviving that. All 3 of them were hungry for blood.
That's all you need to do. Once you know you have the points,
Yes.
just easy peasy. You're just going to switch it up. Now we've got a pretty decent score, though, for our humans. 20 points is not bad at all for a losing round. You are switching sides, though. Generally, I'd say humans, if you've got a solid team of humans, you're going to be able to take this one away. Vampires, though, winning in our previous round speaks a lot to the skill differential in both of these teams.
But you never know. Maybe there are people, at least in our studio, who play much better as vampires and do as humans, or much better as humans do as vampires. Like our concept artist, he's one of the worst vampire players I've ever seen in my entire life.
Really?
It's like I hate having him on my team. It's awful. But you put him as a human with a Vanguard, and he will shield bash you into the moon.
Really?
Yes.
Just Vanguard, though.
Vanguard, though.
I mean, Vanguard, usually not one of the ones picked in professional. I guess
Yeah.
it's just the way it flows a lot with
Yeah.
play styles. We do have the game starting up, though, and first few kills
Sentinel.
might be
Thank
soon.
you. Thank you.
And
I
yeah,
love seeing a good Sentinel play. Oh, and he dodged that bullet, and there's that Vampire Killer
actually,
whip.
excellent play, though, by Buffoonery. You were saying, like, as humans,
Yeah.
he wasn't having a lot of success, but what I just saw out of him and his gameplay was pretty impressive. We do have an engagement going on the rest of the team, though, and Necro is going to go down on the side of UDM.
It looks like I see a creep. Yeah. So we have a summoner around, which is exciting. I always like a good summoner.
Of course, we should probably go over a little bit of the team comps right now.
Yeah. So we don't have a Reaver, which I don't think I remember. I remember seeing last week there was a Reaver in every single team. So this is kind of interesting setup, and they have the new skin that we just released, the disgusting, porous. Well, I don't know how you explain it. It's pretty gross to look at. I hate looking at it because I have that that fear of things with holes in your body, and these vampires are holding it up, so it kind of creeps me out. Let's change it. Let's move this. I don't want to. There we go. Yeah, this is
happy
better.
with that one?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, gross. Yeah, much better. I like the skin a lot too. So it also seems we have a scout and 2 hunters, or was it 3 hunters?
That was 3 hunters,
3 hunters,
which is a really standard build, really solid. You've got range, you've got a lot of well-balanced players on your team who are able to just do work. Bolas, along with your ability to actually engage and knock down, of course, our sentinels, or sorry, a few of our other classes that are going to be able to have range and for example, stop a charge at times.
But it seems that GI is getting a pretty heavy lead as a vampire right now.
Definitely 8-1.
So all they need to do is get 21. No, is Undead Moon needs at least 21 points to win.
Yes.
Correct. Okay. So we'll see if they got a pretty bad start, and there it goes the Sentinel drinking all the blood.
You got
Very
to
thirsty.
recharge up.
Yep.
You can hope on a little bit of recharge by waiting, but you need to get back up to full for your next engagement.
Yeah.
All right, so now we've got everyone out in the open, waiting around there, but this is not the strongest position to put our humans in.
Are all the humans split up?
Humans are not necessarily in the greatest crossfires.
Wow. This is a pretty bad. I don't like the spot for fighting for humans because vampires can come around any direction. You want to stick yourself to a corner.
For example, what we just saw.
Yeah. And there goes the Sentinel, giving everyone free airplane rides.
Exactly. You're going to be able to probably take down a few of our humans. We've got Joe from GI actually going down first. Then we've got PvP finally. And we're going to see if we're going to get those kills. A lot of focus moving into Necro, and he is done.
Yeah.
All right, 2 humans left alive. We've got 1 hunter, and never mind.
Oh man, this is getting pretty dark and brutal right now. Everyone getting pretty torn up. There goes the summoner's creeps.
We're just going to try and run right now.
Yes.
Don't think he's going to be able to get very far.
You can't get this booty. Come on, get out of there. Get out of there. Kill her. Finish her.
It's a 2 versus 1. This is not the greatest situation for him, and that's it. Pyramid is going to go down.
You could have gotten it if the Tyrant didn't come in and mess everything all up.
So 14-13 right now. Huge.
GI wants that $500.
Exactly.
Hopefully they take it and donate to a charity if they have a heart.
Or they give it to their mothers like last time.
Well, no, Mother's Day is over.
Mother's Day's over?
They're just going to buy it on Red Bull and Doritos. That's what kids buy these days, right?
Some of us decide to eat healthy when we game.
We do? Oh,
yeah.
Man. Oh,
man. Just like get some mixed nuts or like granola.
Granola's pretty good. It's no Doritos.
I mean, you can go for your Doritos.
Yes.
But I'm not exactly loyal to any specific snack. It's just what I feel like.
I'm a Corn Nuts guy.
I'm down for it.
Oh, and here comes a lot of creeps, a lot of blue orb explosions.
Yeah, we got Necro going down, a few trades back and forth for our humans and our vampires.
Summoner got arrow volleyed.
And another charge coming in. I'm loving the way these guys are landing the charges. I think that we were seeing much better charges coming out of Undead Moon last time.
Oh, he got him with the throwing knives. Oh, and the Sentinel missed and missed again. But he really he's out.
Wow.
He didn't want it that bad.
Was that actually a takeoff?
Yeah, it was a takeoff.
Wow, surprising.
We haven't seen that in a while because usually that second ability, a lot of Sentinel, at least pro Sentinel players use for bomb.
Yeah, they don't use takeoff, but takeoff's
No.
very useful, especially if you're going against a team with a lot of bolas.
Yeah, because then you get out of bola automatically instead of just looking like an idiot and hitting the wall like I do. And I just pray for sweet release.
Yeah, because
Not a death, but a sweet release of that bola.
yeah, because if you try and go in a little bit too soon, you get bola, the entire team's going to focus you down, and you're just not gonna do anything.
Yeah, and you look like a dweeb. I don't want to look like a dweeb as a sentinel.
Yeah, it happens from time to
Oh
time.
my-
Vampires are very good at making
I know.
humans look like a bunch of scrubs, especially
know.
when you do it right.
And that's what my mom calls me, is a scrub.
Aw,
I know.
she doesn't want a scrub.
Whatever, Mom. Don't call me again. Okay, here comes a
Charges.
Oh yeah, but they're both stuck in the arrow volley right now. And
It's a little bit of damage. Buffoonery's going to go down to Lofty in that one,
Yeah.
but we do still have a good fight going on. Both sides trying to get some ground. Joe goes down for Pyramid, so an even trade on that side. And as you look at the score right now, Undead Mood at 11, Gaming invaded at 18.
Undead Moon has to really wipe them at least 3 more times to have any chance left.
Yeah, it's got to be completely one-sided from here on
Yeah.
out, or else we're going to
But
see
you
this
never,
one finish.
hey, man, you never know what could happen.
Something could happen, but with the trend that I'm seeing right now, I think
Probably not.
we're going to probably see a winner here very shortly. Well, momentarily, though, it could turn around. We're seeing some solid play right now.
need
No one's
to
going
heal.
down.
They probably need to heal pretty soon if they want to survive the next onslaught.
They have to be able to hold off the vampires, though,
Yep.
which they are keeping the pressure on really well. Cobalt Light going down.
Let's see what these vampires are doing. Let's get a close-up look
All right,
at one of
let's
these
head
disgusting
on
creatures.
Over to our vampires.
There we go.
We got
So
Jar-
they're thinking about it. They're thinking real hard.
All right, Joe's
Okay,
holding back.
they're
as well.
They're all waiting to. Yeah, I think they're waiting on the Reaver to get in position before
Yeah.
they all go in.
Yeah, Cobalt Light went down, of course, a
Yeah.
few moments ago. Has spawned on the other side of the map.
They're all. Oh yeah, look at this. They're thinking about it real hard.
Cobalt? Where is he heading off to? Oh, heading off to the flank so he can get a high ground
Yeah.
jump. Now, I like this a lot. The charges will come in slightly from the south.
They want that victory pounce. Okay,
And there's the
here it
smoke.
goes, and then they're going to go in about a second.
Wait, that's not smoke.
No, that's poison. That's poison bomb.
Interesting. You usually don't see that either.
Oh, I love poison bomb. It's so good.
Not in professional. A lot of times people value the vision control a little
Yep.
bit more, though we are going to see Pyramid go down
Oh.
for Joe.
Okay.
Taking off, we're going to see one of Vampires able to barely get away.
Yep, they both got 1 point each. Still not over.
Still not
over. That Reaver. He's thinking about life right now. He doesn't know what he want to do with it.
He's waiting for, I think, the poison. He's just going to try and maybe
Yeah.
spam it a little bit, but
Yeah, he just wants to throw it
humans transitioning to a new position.
That
Smart
is,
play.
that's not. I don't really like the spot to hide as humans. I think they're going to go over to the hotel. I don't know if it's a hotel. I call it the hotel. Looks like a hotel.
It's the hotel.
Yeah, it's the hotel to the right. Yep.
And we've got our charge moving in. Are we going to... No connections and a bola.
Oof,
Perfect.
oof. Come on, knock him out. Let's see what happens.
We're going to see a little pressure going on. A nice AoE.
Oh,
coming in.
humans got another kill.
Exactly. And then we've also got another mischarge from our vampires.
No, Miss Sentinel pickup.
And they're just not catching any
No,
breaks
that
right now.
flight's canceled, man.
We will be having Undead
Hey,
Moon catching a few more kills in
What
this
did
one
you
then.
say a little bit earlier? You were like, chances are they're probably not going to get it. But this seems to be.
I mean,
it's getting tight. It's getting pretty tight.
And another missed catch right there, right through
Gosh.
the poison. And there, finally,
Got
two
delayed.
charges are going to connect. We are going to have PvP go down.
Okay. So, Undead Moon needs. Oh wait.
And there it is, Cobalt Light for Necro.
So Undead Moon needs to essentially not let them score again in order to score a tie.
That
I
is
think.
what they
Yeah.
have to do. They
Yeah.
have to just absolutely stonewall him. Buffoonery's going to go down, though. And that's Gaming Invaded game for one more kill. And we've got a few more, but now it's
Oh,
two
that
versus
tyrant just went
What?
down. Both tyrants went down.
And Necro's going to take Jet. Necro taking down Jargo.
It looks like Undead Moon maybe might take this.
It's,
They just need 2 more points, right?
yeah, not much more.
Here's the thing. The last math class I took was algebra in like 2005, so I'm not really good with my numbers.
You're just good with colors?
I'm just good with color.
Well-
Well, barely, but
well-
hardly. Like I just snuck myself way in and working in psionics.
Oh, okay.
But if numbers don't deceive me, which they never do, it looks like Undead Moon might need to need 1 more point.
Just one more. And
Oh,
that's
yeah,
gonna
and Gaming
finish up.
Invading had such a good start too.
Although we are going to be playing, of course, for Honor and Glory
Yeah.
still, because you got to get to those 30
Yeah.
points. You got to finish it
and
out.
it looks like someone switched out to an Alchemist.
Oh, let's check that one out.
Yep.
So, yeah, we do have an Alchemist.
So instead of 3 Hunters, which was actually probably a bad build for them, they switched out something more with variety.
a little
I
more
don't-
flexibility.
Yeah, I like watching the Prophet play. The Prophet's so interesting.
And we are having still more kills. Lofty and Pyramid going down, so there's not a lot of humans left. Necro and PvP.
So
This could be a
Gaming
full wipe.
Invaded cannot let Undead Moon score, and then they'll both have a tie.
Exactly. and then we'll go into our
My
tiebreaker.
math is right, right?
They just, yeah.
So I pass.
For now.
I passed this class. Okay.
For now.
Thank you, sensei.
I
Or senpai. I don't know.
I did notice you.
I did notice you.
So
this
you
is
did
all
that.
I wanted. I mean, you noticed me enough to invite me over a second time. Thank you very much.
It's a pleasure to have
I really didn't want to work. This is way better.
This is
I get free Thai food.
this is counts as work too.
Yes, this does count as worse. Please, let's see what happens.
And we got the charge.
Gaming invading. Oh yeah, why is that profit by itself? Or was it just to lure them out?
Maybe not.
Oh, I think Undead Moon just won.
That's gonna be it.
Yeah,
22 points.
there was.
It's not over yet, though. They still are going to fight it out.
Yes.
Honor and glory.
As you should. You should never rage quit, because then you look like a baby.
Exactly.
This is Nosgoth. I mean, come on, there's no babies in Nosgoth.
Look at this game. I mean, seriously, brutalities.
It's dark, dark and brutal. Let's just be honest.
One of the teams
Oh, and then
eats the other team for health.
Yes, you can't see that in Halo. You can't even see their face in Halo.
Yeah, we are going to be able to get to a fight.
Yep.
Joe going down to PvP. Bufunry going down as well to PvP. And we're actually seeing a lot of kills right now for our human side.
This was actually a pretty fun match to watch. It was close. Gaming Invading almost took it. They almost took it, and it was almost a tie.
Almost.
And it seems like they're just switching out characters now, just for fun.
Getting
He's
a few
down.
kills here, there.
Yeah.
24 to
So
28.
they're closer to that $500.
A little bit closer.
To
one
donate
step.
to a charity, hopefully of their choice, and not on Doritos.
I
And
mean-
Red Bull, oh, punched. Dunked on him.
And that's going to be it.
There we go.
That's going to be Gaming Invaded taking 30 to UDM's 24 points in that final round.
Yep.
Of course, previous time, we had 30 to 21. So very close match right there for both teams, but we will have our winner.
Yes. Do we know who is next?
Who is up next? No, we're going to find out, of course,
Okay.
based on the results of the matches which are currently being fought.
Yes.
Once those are completed, we'll know which two teams are going to end up matching up in our next round. Of course, before that, guys, don't forget, tweet at us at Nosgoth. You may be able to win a prize. We're giving away some exalted chests.
You want those chests.
Oh, yeah.
I love chests.
Yeah, I mean, when I first started the game, the thing that I went for was getting a bunch of
chests.
chests, because the thing is, when I opened that up, there's so many cool items. There's those level up abilities.
Yes.
I've got my purple people eater.
Yes.
I've got just
And you see
all
the
these-
effects, and you're like, come on, baby. Come
Exactly.
on, I got it. I got it. And then if it's something you don't want, then whatever, you got to open up a prize.
Yeah, well,
And this is free. Come on.
exactly.
Just tweet us.
All you have to do is that. Don't forget, if you want to know what you want to tweet at us, go ahead and tell us your predictions. Who's your favorite team?
Yes.
What you're looking forward to. If you have questions,
Join the chat.
yeah, some of us might be able to
Answer them.
exactly forward them on to us. We'll be able to maybe see what those tweets are here at the desk. Bring up those subjects. Of course, we're going to head to a quick break.
Yes.
And after that, you will find out what our next match is on our monthly finals.
Fear the shadows.
The Sentinel, an unlockable vampire class that rules the skies in the war for Nosgoth. The devolved descendants of Clan Razilim, Sentinels have developed large wings that allow them limited flight for scouting and striking unsuspecting enemies from above. With Kidnap, the Sentinel can use his powerful wings to glide through the air, pick up a human enemy, and drop them for massive damage. A variation of the Kidnap ability, the Abduct skill still carries enemies into the sky, but wounds them during the flight. This attack can be more reliable for less experienced Sentinels, but can also offer more damage for those skilled enough to exploit it. Sentinels that use their wing flap can send a powerful gust of air towards their enemies that will knock down and stun those caught in its wake. When used properly, the wing flap is an excellent first move in a combination of multiple attacks for severe offensive damage. One of the most useful supportive abilities the Sentinel has is his puncture attack. With it, he thrusts his wings talons forward to impale humans at close range. While flying, the Sentinel can use his dive bomb to enter a deadly spiral towards the ground, damaging any nearby enemies on impact. Another benefit of the dive bomb is that it is immune to most human stun attacks. Not all of the Sentinel's abilities are necessarily offensive. The echolocation skill, for example, uses a sonic screech to reveal enemy locations. Echolocation is an amazing ability that allows Sentinels to see through any building or cover that humans may use to hide. While flying, the Sentinel's airstrike attack will hurl an explosive bomb towards the ground. Its powerful detonation is immediate and has a huge area of effect, ensuring lots of damage, particularly against large groups of humans. The Sentinel can also employ a primarily defensive skill known as takeoff. Using his wings to blast off into the air, the Sentinel's takeoff ability can not only damage nearby enemies, but also nullifies any stun attacks that human enemies attempt. Like all classes in Nosgoth, the Sentinel is highly customizable. Multiple skins can be found in the in-game store, including the evolved Razilim skin. Additional skins, like the Iridescent Chitin, Marauder's Carapace, and the Hammerhead Husk are also available. And that ends our look at the Sentinel, the last remnants of the once proud clan Razilim. Mix and match your favorite combination of special, primary, and secondary abilities to create your own variation of Nosgoth's Terror of the Skies.
None shall stop me.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Nosgoth Open Beta Cup Series North American Monthly Finals for the month of May. We're sitting here waiting for our match between AT and GI,
Yes.
who we just saw win over JDM.
UDM.
UDM, sorry.
Yes, Undead Moon.
Yeah, that's it. Sorry.
JDM.
I forgot half
Are you
the
drunk?
U. No. No.
I'm watching you.
Haven't had one in over a year.
Oh, good.
Boom. All
Boom.
right. So we are at GI, getting ready for the match right now. I'm seeing players getting into lobby, waiting for those invites. Yes.
So, as you know, at the Dynasty,
Yes.
the mid-90s Bulls,
Yeah.
maybe GI will be the Celtics. Maybe they'll give them a run for their money. We'll see what happens.
I have my doubts.
You have your doubts? Because at is really, really, really disciplined on what they do and how they attack and how they go in. And there's Tailspin, our buddy, our BFF.
Who is the Michael Jordan of this
Michael Jordan.
of this
he just
Bulls
leads
team.
it. Yeah, he dunks. He's King Dunk.
Yeah.
King Dunk. Tailspin.
He plays, of course, charge right in
Yeah.
every single time. Does he run marathon or does he run standard charge?
I don't think anyone runs standard charge. Everyone does marathon.
Everyone does marathon?
I think so. No one leaps in. No one does standard.
No, and no one really just throw all that
Yeah,
much on the tyrants.
he loves going enraged and then charging in and causing mayhem.
Yeah, I guess it works really well.
He's like Meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Final
works
Fantasy
pretty
7 just coming in.
all the time.
Yeah.
Every single
Let's
time.
see. Let's see.
The rest of his team really didn't seem to
Yep.
stand out as much as he was, but that could have been because I think we're familiar with him a
Yeah.
little bit more. We got to have him on the show, luckily,
Mhm.
last time for This is Nosgoth, where he was very informative for us. He's, of
Yeah.
course, one of the best players in the game. If you get a chance to, he does stream on Twitch every once in
Yeah.
a while.
You should check him out.
Yeah.
He's good. He's a nice guy, and he'll talk to you and ask him questions. Very approachable.
Mhm.
I'm not afraid.
Now, hey, we are almost getting a full room UDM. One
Yes.
more player left, and then, of course, absolutely everyone from always wearing their gold banners in game.
They're the kings.
These guys really are coordinated.
They are
It's
coordinated.
even
Color coded,
even in the lobby.
even in the lobby, and even in their skins, color coded.
Exactly, every
Yes.
single time. You got to respect that when a team gets this kind of stuff together.
Yes.
always
Well, it's
for
fun.
me.
I don't know. I like dressing up. That's why I'm wearing a vest. Where's your vest?
It didn't fit. Yeah. Okay,
Real.
guys. Well, I'm being told that we're gonna have just one more minute before game starts, and so we've got a little treat for you guys. We've got some of the opening footage here for Nosgoth. Take a look.
Rated M for mature.
On battlefields of blood, hatred has united the darkest of warriors to wage a war of subjugation or total annihilation.
I hope you're ready to die.
Till every last one is dead.
Claim more lives today.
Death to all Cain's followers.
Bring them death.
Let's kill some leeches. All's evident.
Your fate is in my hands.
For supremacy. For survival. This is the war for Nosgoth.
Welcome back, everyone, to the monthly finals for Nosgoth. I hope you guys enjoyed that little video.
I think you have a confession.
What?
Well, I think we got the teams wrong.
Well, yeah, there is that. Unfortunately, our producer was able to convince me otherwise. That,
Someone's getting fired.
It's all right. It happens from time to time.
It's okay.
We replace producers here and there.
Yes.
So once we get a new one in, we're sure to make sure he's gotten everything right for us. We are going to have UDM
Yes.
versus at.
Sorry, GI.
Yeah, we're very
Sorry, GI fans.
apologies to UDM, really.
Hopefully my dad wasn't watching because that's really embarrassing.
It's all right, but we are in game now.
Okay.
Players are just waiting for ready-ups to happen, and we do have some picks.
And there's Tailspin in Tyrant Gold. Kind of like a Lannister.
But
You could say the Lannister of Nosgoth.
I mean, it's
Vicious, but fair.
I don't think he's fair to anyone. I think
No.
he's pretty brutal.
He is pretty
He
brutal.
also doesn't play a very subtle game
No.
in a Tyrant.
He
Tyrant's
wants-
not a very
he-
Lannister thing.
No, he want. Who would you say the Lannisters would be in the Nosgoth world?
I think you'd probably go for a human, and I think you'd probably go for something more like the scout.
More regalness.
Yeah, something a little
Yes.
more regal.
Yeah.
I get the skin can be, but we do have our picks. Let's go ahead
Yeah.
and hop into game UDM versus At.
Oh, it looks like At has a more someone's playing Deceiver. I don't remember anyone playing Deceiver last week. Were they?
I think we had a little bit of that play going on, but our human side as well, also bringing a pretty
Yes.
standard human build.
Three hunters, one scout.
Exactly.
Pretty normal.
We're seeing actually it's a slow start, really.
Yeah, At is probably getting their positions ready.
Yeah.
This is a really good spot for humans to be. This is one of my probably second favorite. The first being by the port because it's harder for the sentinels to come
And
by.
here we go. We actually might have an engagement there. We have going in from our Tailspin champion. Pyramid is going to go down very quickly, and now we've got focus onto PvP. Tailspin does go down. It's all right though. We do have a number of kills right now into our humans. They are
now they're going to eat. Now they feast.
Yeah, full wipe.
Pretty standard At. Just wait. And then take your time, be patient, and go in for the kill.
Strike all at once,
Mhm.
put the maximum amount of damage in, take the least in return.
But maybe we'll see UDM kind of sit down, realize, okay, let's put up our game now. But it's still early. We never know what can happen.
Yeah, 4
Yes.
to 1 At being our champions right now is expected to go ahead.
Yes.
It's really, for Undead Moon, this is a huge undertaking for them
Yes.
to go up against this. Tailspin, actually, I
And-
really like that. Notice his charging up
Yeah,
to cross those open areas instead of using maybe one of his abilities or just simply doing a roll.
because a good scout with knockdown bow or war bow, I call it knockdown bow because it knocks people down, can get them. There's Tailspin in Tyrant Gold. This is one of my favorite spots as a human to be because it can be really tough for a vampire to get in, but it seems
They don't really care.
No.
Tailspin's going to make his way in to the fight easy peasy. We've got
already
and
a second wipe. That was a quick wipe too.
everything. No losses, by the way.
And this is a nice wall. Let's get out of there. There
Sorry
we go.
about that. Yeah, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be full wipe. Everyone's gonna start respawning. Let's see where our humans have gone off to.
Back to the first spot. Okay.
This is I think this is the strongest spot on the map.
Okay.
At least for me. I always feel like I play whenever I'm in kind of this raised area. You've got a good amount of distance between you and any
Yes.
opponent. Kind of getting into the area. You just got everything. It feels like I don't see a whole lot of cons that the other side of the map is. I like the docks, but the docks feel a little bit less flexible to me.
Yeah.
Like you kind of put yourself into some corners that you can't just leave. Although we do.
And here they come. They dropped the smoke bomb. Now they're going to fly in. Is that a sentinel I see?
Looks like we've got Sentinel. No, I don't think I see that. We do have a little bit of one kill onto PvP. Unborn is going to go down though. This fight's going a little bit better this time for our human side. They are going to be able to get some kills. Necro's down.
But they got. Oh, there's the final one.
It's going to be it now.
Let's see how far.
Jump down.
See if he has any. I don't think he has any skills left, and he got 8.
Nope. That's going to be Tailspin picking him up
Tailspin dunking on him.
every single time. Although our humans spawned very close.
Yeah, they don't want him to feast. It seemed that Scout was good at distracting them from healing.
Although we got a little Swayze kick, nice combo in there. Humans getting strung out a little bit, and that's why Necro and PvP are down. They tried to get some revenge on low vampires.
She wants out. She doesn't want to be there. No.
All done. And that's going to be
being dragged.
16-3, by the way.
And there goes the delicious taunt and the delicious blood. Oh.
Wow.
Everyone's is eating.
I was trying to look for humans. All I was finding was vampires just having a snack. Actually, right here where Necro is, this is a solid position. Aside from that high ground that you have to try and shut down, if you can shut down that approach, as the humans, vampires are going to have a very hard time trying to engage on you. However, against a team like At, they are still going to be able to put down their smokes. And you're still going to make that charge in combo.
Even though you shouldn't be smoking, it's bad for you. unless it's an E-smoke.
No, it's just like
Oh,
it's the ball of smoke.
Oh,
No,
that
it's-
okay, that smoke.
it
Yes,
just-
yes.
That smoke. Yep,
Okay.
everyone knows that. Though.
Everyone knows. Sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Let's zoom out. Let's see if the vampires are in position. Let's see what they're doing.
Let's see. We'll see. There, Unborn on the high ground. This is what I was expecting. If he's able to get into the backfield, I think he's going to be able to get his Swayze kick off, no
Yep.
problem. But he's going to probably, there it is, the smoke in, jumping off. Finds himself a human, actually
Well,
two
there's
humans.
both humans are laying down on him.
But that's
He's
really
getting
good
out.
for them, I think, because the humans are split up enough. There's the charge. That's going to be 2 split humans. Lofty's going in. Nice kick. And pulling out. I love using that as an
Escape method. Yeah.
Yeah, and there, tailspin, PvP, pyramid, 1 human remains.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
And that's it. Necro is going
Oh,
to go
but
down.
he took out a Reaver
That's
before
o-
he died.
It is okay. 5 kills though
Yeah.
against 20
Oh.
is not enough, really.
No, this is pretty standard at treatment.
Yeah. Once they get onto the human side, at is going to be even more brutal though.
Yeah.
So they are just absolutely stomping right now. Noticing how they're just kind of searching around, trying to figure out where the humans are. I think they know at this point.
So do you think At just puts all the money in a big pit, like a big tub, and then just Scrooge McDuck it?
No,
No.
it's probably
They
those
spend
Doritos
it?
you were talking
No.
about.
No, they put it in a college fund.
Always.
Always in a college fund.
Or you can invest it.
We should be investing
Invest it in
Yes,
Nosgoth.
invest it in Psionics, please. We make games. We're very fun.
Make the at game.
We make Nosgoth. Please invest.
All right, now we've got a few more kills going down. This is just absolutely a slaughter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely a slaughter.
Oh God, don't do that. to
I'm
me.
sorry.
You've done it again. It's okay.
Eating on the pile of fish. Doesn't care where it is. He just wants to eat.
It adds flavor.
Yes.
And another charge. This is going to be it. One more. And we've got 2 connections. A lot of damage going into Tailspin. He actually is going to go
wow!
down.
Tailspin goes down.
Good focus, actually. Our humans are starting to learn about
Yes,
how to
but
deal
it
with him.
might be a little bit too late.
A little late in the round, but it does show improvement, and I have to appreciate at least that.
Look, and both the vampires is completely surrounding him. Too close for the humans to attack back.
Where are our remaining humans? We've got 2 up,
Yep.
2 down, waiting on the respawn.
And it looks like At is probably going to take this, unless a miracle of God happens. Oh, he doesn't let that Reaver eat, and he kills him, actually.
Yeah, actually, nice shot there.
Good
from
revenge,
Lofty.
Lofty.
Good play.
I
you need all the kills you can
applaud
get.
you. I applaud you.
And if you can get all the kills,
Yes.
just a few here and there, it makes it better when you switch sides and you try
Mm-hmm.
and maybe see. Because for all we know, Undead Moon's really going to bring it when they play vampires this time.
Yes.
And also, we do have our vampires getting a little bit aggressive in my taste. We've seen a little solo movement.
But at this point, it doesn't matter. They're probably going to take it. Yep, and there
that's
we
it.
go.
You're talking about it. There it is.
And with
30.
Tyrant Gold, or Tailspin Gold, as I want to call it now.
Oh.
We'll name it after you, Tailspin.
Tailspin Gold.
Yeah,
what they'll call
Tailspin
it over
Gold.
at the office and everything. Rename the
Exactly.
skin in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that was 30 to 8. Fantastic. Got to keep track
was
of
it
those.
8? I don't think it was 8.
It
Was
was
it
8.
8?
Was it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm bad at math. Remember,
okay.
we had this conversation.
We did.
Yes.
Last round, we were discussing how we're just bad at math. Of course, just to remind you guys, of course, reason he's bringing this up, scores, you play 2 rounds. One is vampires, one is hunter.
Mhm.
You get first to 30 wins in that round.
Yes.
But when you switch sides, if you still lost the previous round, maybe 28 to 30,
You can still win.
yeah, because you've got 28 points. Because at the end of it, they add both up. If you
Yes.
win both rounds, of course you win it all. But if it's back and forth, the way we break the tie is, of course, who got more kills
Mm-hmm.
when they lost.
It looks like we got a pretty common At build. All hunters.
Of course, we're right into round number 2, seeing
Mhm.
if they're going to be able to finish it off. All of their hunters, same skin.
Yep. Color
Already.
coordinated.
We do have a little fight going on. Tailspin, kind of just ignoring one of the clones.
He knows better.
He does. He can identify them easily. They just don't quite move like most normal
No.
people because they're not real.
No, they're not.
They're just illusions. We do have a nice charge in. Coming in from Necro. He's not going to be able to get that connection though. Oh, sorry, that was PvP, and he will go down under the amazing crossfire.
Yes.
These guys, notice the positions they're in right now. So you've got 2 on the bridge, 1 was on the box.
Yeah.
And from there, they can actually instantly flex to
Yeah.
be able to cover any of their allies. Because right now, of course, 3-0. We've got all the kills going down. Lofty's going to be...
Yeah, they're
sitting-
hunting for that deceiver.
Oh, did you see that bola?
No.
Onto an invisible Lofty. He is just... he's not able to get any work done. They're just too
No.
good for it. And they are. Wait, they could actually end up getting a kill. No, Lofty is
no.
going to go down unborn. Is he going to be able to get away? Looks like he might be able to for now, as we aren't going to have PvP going down. Instead, our humans right
These
now
humans
6
have
and 0.
become the hunter, and these vampires are the hunted.
It's a complete switch right now. Of course, everyone
Yeah.
who's played any of the previous games in the series should know. Vampires are just absolutely dominating the human race. Humans trying to fight back for now.
I
Just
mean,
trying to
like,
see what they can do.
if you look up into the sun, it's blocked out because the vampires,
They don't like the
they
sun.
don't like the sun.
Yeah.
They're like me. I like to stay out of the sun.
Time to time.
Yes, I look like a bleached ghost when I'm shirtless.
You look tan enough, at least more tan than I am. But I don't know if that's
I know,
exactly saying
we're
enough.
both nerdy dudes.
Yeah,
We don't need the sun. Who needs beach days?
I mean, we live so close to it. Why would you go?
We have the screen. We have the glow over computer screen, which I prefer.
It's nice and
Oh,
warm.
it's so warm.
PvP trying to get out, and it's just this one by one fight that we're seeing right now.
That's what they need to do is coordinate. Like, and I know it's harder to actually do than when we could say. It's kind of like breaking up with a girlfriend. It's like just do it. It's like it's a lot harder. There's a lot more that goes into that. But you could tell that AT is really coordinating themselves as a vampire team to only go in when someone says so, and it's always the same rhythm: smoke, charge, finish off.
Exactly. Find the weakest link, pick them apart.
Yes.
Take the targets that are most important sometimes there
you,
as well.
you used to do professional gaming, right?
Yeah, I come from an FPS background. So.
Okay, so would you say maybe tactics that you would do there can go with here, whereas you want how would you take apart AT?
So if I were
if you were building your dream team,
okay, so maybe I'll not bring up what necessarily the classes I'll bring, or
Yeah.
which vampires or which humans I would bring right now,
Yeah.
but I'd definitely start targeting down crucial members
Okay.
and trying to find the blind spot, because as you can see, they're going with a crossfire kind of a
Yeah.
build where they split up just enough to be able to work a crossfire and then be flexible enough. I'd want to put the smoke down probably.
Yes.
Find whoever it is that's in what I think the crucial linchpin position.
Yeah.
Usually whoever's on the bridge, like
Yeah.
Unborn is right now, I think that's a very important position. If I could get rid of that player, or at least force him into a position where he's away from the group, or the group
Yeah.
has to move in order to flex with him, then you can begin the rest of your attack on everyone else.
yeah,
I'd want to find that one person, get rid of him, or at least deal the damage. You might have to do a little bit of chip damage here and there, trying to just kind of weaken them. But Lofty might have the right idea here. We've got one member in the back. No, actually not going to make it happen, because Cool Matt just getting double kills. Triple.
I mean, yeah, when that tyrant went in, he was by himself and he was enraged. I feel like if you're going to go in by yourself as a tyrant, maybe be able to pop, ignore pain, so you could at least hold off some of the fire while everyone else comes at you. Everyone is wasting their bullets or their arrows.
Exactly.
Bullets,
Yeah. It's maybe a smoke in there, but if you're not
Yeah.
going to run your reverb, maybe you can try and run something. Oh, hey, this is a
Oh, Sentinel.
Sentinel is one way to do it. Sentinel's an idea if you're not going to run something like a reaver
And he picks him up and he takes him on for a ride.
and you're able to split up the group.
You going for a ride?
But he dropped you off really
Yeah.
easy. Just a little hitchhiking.
Flight's canceled. Okay. I think he missed his bomb. I didn't see it go. No, it went off.
Just a little close,
Yeah.
but not enough damage to get a kill or anything. We've got a little flight coming in from Necro. UDM's trying PvP as well, switching.
Yes.
And let's see, who else? Lofty trying to... There's not a lot of hit points on this team.
No.
Not a lot of damage that is really going to beat at their ability to just deal with flying targets.
Yes.
One, they're the Bullet Kings.
Yeah, they are the Bullet Kings. Every single one of them. No vampire killer whip.
No, you don't.
Sadly.
You don't really need it. I mean, if you're good enough with the bola, the whip isn't...
I mean, I made the model at work. Like, I was a creator of that, and I kind of want to see it. But
The whip?
Yeah, the whip. I made that. I made the whip.
You did?
Yeah.
I kind of like
And
using the whip
I actually
sometimes.
made the bullet too, but I like the way the whip looks. You know, you can't see it so fast. But it makes me feel good. And he comes, he's healing. Oh, man, no, he's taking... Oh, that's the first kill? That is the first kill.
That's going to be it. They're going to pick up at least one
Yes.
against AT on the human side.
That's,
Which,
you don't want a hard wipe. You don't. You want at least you don't want that goose egg on the board, as my dad calls it.
yeah, the goose egg is
The goose
pretty
egg.
painful to look at. But they've got one.
Yes.
They've got just the one, which is a win in some people's
Yeah,
books
I mean,
against
hey,
AT.
because AT is... I mean, it's not... What's the word I'm looking for? AT is good enough to wipe you completely. So,
Yes.
hey, at least one kill? That's all right. You won. You won in my eyes.
You get a little consolation.
Yes,
in that,
exactly.
Knowing you played well against a team of this caliber, because AT is dominating the scene right now, and there's only one team out there that's even rumored to be able to take them on, and we will
the mighty.
maybe be able to get to see them to end. That's going to be it, though. AT's going to take it by a landslide victory. You're looking at the way they're playing. Beautiful crossfires on the human side.
Yes.
On the vampire side, I thought the coordination was excellent
Yeah. No, I mean, they stuck by the bridge. Crossfire for days.
all day.
Real good.
And then the vampire side was the thing that I was really appreciating, because we saw UDM making some headway.
Yeah.
At times they were playing okay as the humans, stopping them when it was time. You saw it focus down onto the tyrant so that he couldn't continue dealing damage after the charge. There was solid play that we were seeing out of UDM, but AT really shines when you put them on humans.
It's coordinated, and bolas everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere.
Raining bolas.
Exactly.
That's my next band name.
Well, looks like, by the way, that Stormwind Wolves on the other side of the bracket is able to come out ahead against Free Weekend Warriors.
Really?
Free Weekend Warriors was the team rumored to be able
Interesting.
to maybe take on AT, because they're the only ones with some first place records, I believe, on
Hey,
the
man,
board.
Canada. My sister's Canadian. Very strong country. Strong country.
It's a very polite country.
Very polite country. Not my sister, though. She's kind of a jerk.
Oh,
Sorry,
really?
Nicole.
Is she really Canadian then?
No, she is. She is. She's born in Vancouver Island. You know, she went to prom with Pamela Anderson's son.
I don't even know how to respond to that one.
No,
That's just like a random
I'm just
fact.
bragging. That's how good looking our family is.
I mean, you guys are pretty good looking. That's why they probably sent you down here, along with you being the champion of Psionics Nosgoth players.
Yes, the champion.
The champion.
The champion.
All right, well, that's going to be it. We're going to get to our finals up next. It's going to be AT versus Stormwind Wolves when we come back. Getting right to that match.
Let's do it.
There is prey to be killed.
The Reaver, one of 2 vampire classes available from the start of Nosgoth. The Reavers of Clan Doomahim are dexterous and stealthy predators. They are trained killers who use their silence and natural hunting skills to outrun and outthink their opposition. Hunting prey is what the Reavers do best, and their powerful pounce attack is a soaring strike that incapacitates humans on impact. The Savage Pounce is more vicious, but unlike the standard version, there is no aim assist. A little practice is advised. Another variation is the Leap Attack. When equipped, it allows Reavers to instantly vault from all 4s at full speed. It's an explosive and surprising counter, but unlike Pounce, it won't disable on impact. The Reaver's Sweeping Kick is a departure from his other Pounce attacks. The multi-purpose strike staggers several enemies at once. Also important is that Sweeping Kick doesn't break the Reaver's momentum, an ideal pairing with other abilities for makeshift combos. Reavers can also throw shadow bombs to shroud an area in a dark fog that vampires can see through. But humans caught in its cloud won't until the effect completely wears off, or they find a way to run out of its range. This is Nosgoth's special version of crowd control. If Reavers are surrounded by humans planning an ambush, Choking Haze is the best way to break up their flank. Plus, unlike Shadow Bomb, Choking Haze blankets the area in a toxic mist that does damage to anyone caught in its influence, making it both an offensive and defensive weapon. With evasion, Reavers can dissolve into shadows and fly towards their target at rapid speed. They are mostly immune from damage for the duration of this ability and can even break free from the human's bola traps. Haste activates a burst of speed that lets Reavers move and attack more quickly. This ability is perfect for a hit-and-run approach, allowing the Reaver to get in and get out fast. As a silent killer, the Reaver's key to success is the art of the ambush. The important Shadow Step ability transforms the Reaver into Umbra, allowing him to hurtle towards targets at rapid speed. Plus, not only is the Reaver immune to damage while Shadow Step is active, but he is also able to cover multiple points in the map more quickly, allowing him to jump on the enemy before they know what's happening. Like all classes in Nosgoth, the Reaver is highly customizable. Multiple skins can be equipped, including the Evolved Doomahim, purchased or unlocked by players that reach the necessary level. Additional skins, like the Imperial Guard Regalia, Night Stalker's Mail, and Raider's Hauberk, are also available. And so goes the Reaver of Clan Doomahim. Mix and match your favorite combination of special, primary, and secondary abilities to create your own version of Nosgoth's cold and calculated assassin.
None are safe.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Nosgoth Monthly Finals. I'm Randall Ruko Holcomb here.
I am Eric WK Beckman.
And he always cuts me off on that one because he doesn't trust me because I can't get it right. I always want to say Bachman.
I'm my own man. I could say my name.
That's fine.
Parents gave it to me. I'm proud of it.
Congratulations.
Thanks, Mom. Dad.
Very proud of his
Yes.
name. Very proud.
Yes.
Really never met anyone so proud of their name as Eric himself.
We have prizes.
We do.
We do.
We do have prizes.
We have exalted chests.
Yeah, we do, and you can get them
Exciting exalted chests.
by tweeting at Nosgoth.
Mm-hmm.
If you do that, tell us a little bit about what your predictions are for our final match, which is going to be at versus SWW.
Storm, Wind, Wolves.
And there are 2 Canadian players on the team. If you
Yes.
guys want to rep Team Canada, tweet at us telling us you want SWW to
Mhm.
win.
Yes.
If you
Wanna
don't
ma-
love Canada,
say we appreciate you, Canada. We still hope you have a good game. Because be nice.
yeah,
Hey,
A.
we're all going to be nice.
Exactly,
Yes,
because that's what they are. They're
that's
very
right.
nice. And they have made it to the finals. They're
Yes.
at their chance for $500.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, We weren't expecting them to be the ones that were going to make it here. We were actually expecting a little bit from their opponents, Free Weekend Warriors, but Weekend Warriors was not able to come out ahead.
No.
Because of that, I mean, that hope is crushed.
But yep, so it's going to be Stormwind versus to see who can win the $500.
Yep,
Put it in a college fund.
Put it in a college fund.
Yes.
It's something every week for you, isn't it? Just trying to find something creative to put prize money in.
No, you should be doing good things with this money, not spending it on things that are not that great.
Like a new computer, a build, maybe some Nosgoth stuff?
I don't know. Skylanders?
What? I don't even know what that is.
You don't know what Skylanders is?
No.
It's that, we'll talk about it later.
Later.
We'll Google it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. You can just take the money and split it up amongst your team and allow them to spend it as they will, though.
No. Positive things. Charities. Your mother.
But capitalism.
Capitalism. Ugh. We're going to have a long discussion after this about capitalism.
It's beautiful. America. We do have everyone ready to go.
You know what? I'm gonna root for Stormwind. We'll see what happens.
We shall see.
We shall see.
All right, let's see. I'm reading our chat right now.
Yes.
And we may be able to start in just a moment. We're just getting everyone readied up, and once we do that, we will be able to start. So just seconds away from the round. Now, before we get started, we are going to be able to show you guys this quick video. Hopefully, we're going to see some Alchemists play.
Yeah.
Well, here's a little preview for you guys to take a look at.
Death to all Kain's followers.
The Alchemist, one of the first available human classes of Nosgoth. Alchemists are cultists, part of a female-only sect of arcane chemists whose concoctions produce a wide variety of powerful effects. The Alchemist hand cannon defines her offensive-minded playstyle. It launches explosive chemical bombs that can bounce off terrain for impressive area of effect damage. The full-bore cannon deals more damage than the standard hand cannon, but at a slight expense of all other stats. Alchemists whose aiming skills leave something to be desired typically prefer the multi-cannon. It fires a trio of smaller bombs simultaneously for less individual damage, but more consistent area destruction. Its range makes it a useful long-distance weapon too. The viscous cannon shares most of its affinities with the standard hand cannon, but with the added benefit of sticking to enemies and surfaces. One other differing factor is that viscous cannon bombs don't explode on impact, instead detonating a few moments after its adhesive properties take hold. The Alchemist Sunlight Vial is Nosgoth's version of the flashback. It explodes in a dazzling burst of light that blinds any nearby vampire caught in its rays. It's excellent for breaking groups, acting defensively, or surprising an enemy before attack. The light bomb is a much more offensive luminescent weapon. Its explosion triggers a powerful blast of light that wounds vampires instead of blinding them. Immolation is proof of the alchemist's sacrifice. Once consumed, this ungodly potion forces its drinker into unleashing a powerful self-destructive light wave that damages all vampires caught in the blast. Firewall is a reliable choice for alchemists in search of doing high damage in short time. The broken vial at her feet quickly spreads into a raging wall of fire that not only burns with immense and immediate pain on impact, but also continues to damage vampire foes as its flame rages on. Much like Firewall, the Poison Cloud is a damage over time weapon that's born from a cloud of toxic vapor. And though it lacks the immediate suffering of its blazing counterpart, its flexibility as a throwing tool means that alchemists can toss its vial anywhere they want. The Alchemist's love for fire takes another shape in Nosgoth in the form of the flamethrower. Its high damage, longer burn time, and handheld mobility make it an ideal suppression device for advancing and retreating vampires alike. Alchemists are excellent team partners for their offensive capabilities, but they're also renowned for their ability to heal. With the Healing Mist concoction, equipped alchemists can emit a restorative haze that repairs the wounds still fresh from the battlefield. In Nosgoth, all classes and races are customizable, and the Alchemist is no different. Multiple skins can be purchased from the in-game store, including the Lustrous Mask, the Robes of the Desert, Chemical Harness, and several more. And thus concludes our look at the Alchemists and the Red Sisters of Anacroth. Mix and match your favorite combination of weapon, primary, and secondary abilities to create your own version of the world's deadliest chemist.
They have nowhere to hide.
Fantastic. We are back, and we've just gotten into game.
Oh, Summer Dam. This is a good map.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good map.
That's where we're going to start with
Yes.
SWW versus AT in our finals of the Gopher Monthly for Nosgoth.
We're going to see that Tailspin Gold, the Regalia, leading the team in the Brute Charge.
And we've got a little bit of SWW's Old and Bad Boy to play our Canadian representatives.
Let's see what happens.
We're
I
gonna
think everyone's getting their builds ready.
And we do have the first picks coming in. Let's head into game.
Interesting. There is 2 deceivers this time. Do you think that's confidence, or they want to throw a different wrench into Stormwind?
I'm going to have to wait a moment to see, because I'm also seeing an Alchemist on the other side.
Yes.
Another curious choice.
Yeah, which is, you want that firewall.
Yeah, it's just strange to see a kind of build like this from Matt. Usually you'd see something more traditional, but, maybe they
Yes.
kind of just feel like it.
Yeah.
It's no big deal.
So it seems that Stormwind is getting a crossfire position up in this in the training grounds.
And are those bees? Not the bees.
Not the bees. Not the bees. So here comes the deceiver giving his own bees.
And we're going to
And
have
then,
3
there's
down, Old Man Bad Boy,
already
Kid,
quick, so
Jack.
fast.
all down in just one moment, and that's it.
There we go, and there goes the curb stomp, and there just goes everyone eating.
And that's
in
it.
perfect unison. They already knew who they were going to kill.
Exactly.
Yes.
Guys, learn a thing or two from these guys. They
Yes.
just engage so perfectly. It's hard to even follow how they do it because they're all over the place, and in one moment it all comes together.
Yeah.
Tailspin, though, getting caught out a little bit.
Yeah.
Not taking a lot of damage, though.
No,
Good
barely.
for him there.
He wanted out.
And I like the Stank Memes in the nice high ground position. From here, he's going to have great coverage. Going to be able to stop a lot of vampires. Kid Jazz on the high ground as well. This is probably, I think, the weak point of the whole
Yes.
team. He can attack his position without having to engage
Yep.
with the rest of the team.
And you can hide behind that wall, too.
Hmm.
So all of is just getting everyone ready.
In just a moment, they should be charging in.
Oh,
That's
I
gonna
think
be,
they're already in.
No, it's Tailspin going in. Oh, that is it. You're right. And more.
Oh, but he got knockdown bow out of the sky.
Beautiful
Flight's
shot.
canceled. Come on, let's see what happens.
And then we've got an engagement here. Moving in. We got Tailspin moving in.
The
also
humans
clones.
trying to stay safe within the volley, but now it goes down 2 humans, and there goes down 3.
It's going to be it. We've got last one.
And
although
here come the curb stomps.
one kill, though,
Yes.
in Stormwind Wolves. Well,
Drink that blood.
1-8. A huge lead to start off with that. They're absolutely brutal. And even changing up their build. Although, we do see one of the vampires getting caught out a little bit, trying to
And
run.
he's down.
No,
So
no,
that's-
he's not. He's actually going to be able to escape.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, no kill indicator right there.
No, I think the humans got a kill. Oh, before the fight. Okay, I'm confused. You're right. I will never question you again.
It's okay. That was during the first engagement. The second engagement,
Okay, there we
technically.
go. Yes.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the drunk one.
Ah. You know, sometimes we just make mistakes.
I've had
we are
too-
human.
I've had too much orange juice today. All that sugar's messing with me.
Or,
Here goes the aerial volley. The humans are trying to stay safely inside of it, but the problem with that is the deceiver is going to get them all infected, and just bowling balls him through, dunks on him,
and then
and that's it.
GG. That's going to be it.
But they do lose 1 vampire.
That's a valuable trade. If you
Yeah.
can trade 1 for 1 on vampires,
Yes.
you're good.
Yeah.
If you can trade 4 for 1 on vampires. You are.
Yes.
You're great. You're doing great. You're having an amazing
time.
time.
You know, I've noticed no vanguards today.
Yeah, no need. You've got a lot more damage potential, a lot more flexibility and range,
Yeah.
I think, with other classes. And that generally is the way a lot of teams will go. The Vanguard's not bad or anything. It's just that it doesn't fit with the current meta.
Yeah.
You know, people just don't. They just don't want to play that way
Yep.
right now. They want to play with a lot more arrows, a little less axes.
Now, there is going to be a new patch coming out soon because
Right.
we are really into making sure we're constantly updating the game.
Mhm.
So we did do some changes to certain characters. So maybe after the patch comes out, we'll see what happens if anything changes.
If any of those rebalances
Yeah.
start to change the way people think about what's the
Mhm.
strongest and what's the most potent, and also you find out cute new little unintended things
Yeah.
about the game. I know
Well, I don't know if they're cute. They're
Uh,
unattended. Maybe they're cute.
brutal.
Yes,
Like,
they're very brutal. Oh, and it's already 20-2.
already, and that's going to be a quick first round. Though when this switches, this is going to be even harder for a Canadian team.
Because At is so good at being Hunter and so good at laying down suppressing fire and crossfire and just making sure they get their targets.
Yeah, it's just it's a difficult position. We just
Yeah.
saw this one at the very beginning.
Yep.
By the way, Dank Memes in a solid position, looking to try and shut down at least one of the vampires that's going to be coming in.
I am also into these dank memes, so I appreciate the... Oh, here comes a Deceiver. Oh, not going for dank memes.
No, cloaking in and just trying to do a little bit of.
Oh, and he's
sneaking
caught
around.
on fire. No, he's not caught on fire, but he's down.
And that's-
Oh,
Stoop Crime keeps going down every single fight. Notice he's the one guy
Yes.
going down.
and
that's-
there's
that's
Tailspin, a little hurt.
Take a little look at the scoreboard. You'll notice the deaths indicator
Yes.
right there.
Mhm.
We've got most of them on the Stoop. Cool Matt's gone down once, but
Yeah.
not bad.
And Tailspin refuses to go down.
He can't stop.
No.
He won't
He
stop.
won't stop. He shouldn't stop.
It's what we do. All right, same positions again. Humans
Yep.
think they can hold it this time?
I
Or
feel... I mean, it seems like their tactic is to stay inside arrow volley and hope that they can do enough damage, but they're so close together that vampires can attack more than one human at the same time.
Exactly, and Tailspin doesn't have a very difficult time trying
No.
to get into this fight. He
No.
can just jump straight off
Yep.
and then charge immediately.
On top of that, Pringles can.
Yes, and then Unborn. I mean, this is such an open area as well. He's going to be able to get his grab on, or not even need to, because Old Man and Kid Jas are going to go down
Yep.
instantly. Bad Boy and then Dank Memes, all for absolutely no kills on the human side. This is just absolute brutal efficiency for Matt. Notice the way that they're moving it all at once.
Now, at this point, at least like after the third encounter, I would hope to see some change in tactics, but it seems like they're still trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, it is now an all hunter build, so
Yeah.
they've gone away from their scout because he's just not being effective enough at
No.
stopping. Maybe a few bolas is what they're trying
Yeah.
to go for, try and use that as control instead of hoping to use knockdown bow, which if you do miss your one shot,
Yeah.
you,
It takes a while to reload, or not reload, but recoil.
yeah, to draw again.
Draw
and
again, yeah.
get that going.
No Prophets. Prophet has some really good abilities. I'm always surprised not to see more usage of her. Because she has like a Bola equivalency.
She's also got a ton of health control,
Yeah.
so she can help heal her teammates.
And she looks really good. She's tight.
I mean, that's everyone, and that's going to be it because that's final kills right there.
Look at all those hurt deceivers.
30-5.
Yes.
Absolutely disgusting play from Matt. Just messing up Stormwind Wolves.
They want that $500. You know, I think...
What do you think?
You know what? I'm going to hold it. I'll tell you later.
You can't just do that to someone.
You know what? I'm going to hold it. I think, you know what it is?
What?
We just talk them up so well that they just have to, you know. They're like, you know what? We can't disappoint Eric and Rue.
I mean, I don't-
Tailspin doesn't want to disappoint us.
are we that important? to
We
him?
are that important.
Did he talk to you?
We have Bubble Bath Skype chats.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Bubble F Scotch House? That
Yes.
sounds really
Do you want to
relaxing.
join in?
Yeah.
Cool. I'll text you about this later.
Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Oh, it seems that the next match already started.
All right. Well, we've got, by the way, a little bit of a switch up. SWW taking Vampire side. Humans are now going to be played by At, of course, bringing their standard build, and we have the first engagement.
No, Tailspin is now Scout.
Oh, wow. He's playing Scout. I didn't know. Nice pickup
Yeah.
right there.
I noticed because there was one skin that was not like the other. Having knockdown bow, of course.
There's no other way. And then looks like everyone's going to try and hold off a little bit. moving around here and there.
This is the second area that the Stormwind Wolves is setting up, in that kind of almost same position.
Yeah, and
They seem pretty spread apart, and Stormwind hasn't initiated yet, have they?
yeah, this
They
is it is rather strange. The spread from Matt you're talking about.
Could we zoom out just to get a top-down view to see how they're spreading themselves apart?
Yes, gladly. And we've got, of course, one on the bridge.
Yes.
One on the standard.
The broken tower.
Broken tower, and then we've got one on the high ground, and then one a little bit further back, just to support there. So
Yes.
that's standard.
Yes.
A little bit aggressive on the far side there. Whoever that hunter is trying to control, it's a little risky.
Well, someone's trying to initiate with that hunter, but then they're coming to regroup, and they took out.
Dank Memes tries to go in with a cloak. We've got another cloak coming in, trying to go in, and there's a charge. A little bit better coordination
Yes.
I'm seeing right now out of SWW, but it's still not being quite effective enough. The damage focus on the bad boy is going to be able to take him down.
Oof.
And that's going to mean everyone is still alive on the side of At, as they are actually going to go on the offensive right now, looking for whoever it was that just came charging in and out, or if there's just some stray little vampire running around, because they know
Yeah.
just how good they are.
Yes.
I mean, one
It's-
hunter with a bola using his explosive shot, and then of course his crossbow is going to be able to solo
Oh, and he hit him, and he was hidden.
an,
Cloak.
an invisible bola.
He's like Schwarzenegger fighting the Predator.
Even better than that. by
Even
the way.
better. He could fight Schwarzenegger.
Probably could.
Maybe-
And probably win. Because think about this. Schwarzenegger had more modern weapons.
This
These
is
guys
true.
had crossbows.
Yeah.
Other the bola.
These
I gotta
guys, these
give
guys,
the
these guys,
bolas-
these guys have more moxie. I want to see a bullet Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger with a bola?
No,
Or
no, Schwarzenegger bulled. Yes.
what about a tyrant Schwarzenegger skin?
Oh, you know what? I'll talk to Square about it.
Seems like a
Yes.
pretty good idea, right?
Yeah.
There's a charge in, though. We do have a little bit of damage going in.
Oh,
Although
and he's down.
the old man just didn't even stand up to it. Not
Nope.
at all. A little bit of focus moving in, although we do have arrows raining down from the sky. And that's going to be a few more kills. By the way, 11-0
Yes.
right now at playing a perfect hunter game. It's just difficult to follow. Although, what was that I was just seeing? A little shakiness on the screen. What do we have on the picks? It's got to be Dank Meme making that.
Yes.
Little mind control.
Maybe a little bit.
Might be able to get something done. Although we are going to stoop.
Finally, Stormwind Wolves got their second kill.
And could be a third coming momentarily.
Because they're running out of health spots, so At has been forced to move. Thus, Stormwind was able to take advantage of that and get at least 2 kills, maybe a third.
Possibly.
No, there goes. They always. Oh, I got deceived with the deceiver. Good job.
I mean, that's his job.
But he keeps missing all those attacks, and he just won't be able to stand up against them.
No, although nice dodge on a bola by Dank Memes. He
Yes.
recognizes it's going to be coming in, backs up for a second, comes back in a moment later. Although he's not going to be able to last much longer as the
No,
crossfire.
he will not.
Tailspin making
He
the
got
shots count.
Yep. Tailspin dunking on them all.
Yeah. But do you see a solution right here? Is there a weakness? Because I'm not perceiving that weakness.
You're not going to believe me when I tell you this, but they're better than me, and they see things that I cannot see. They have the third eye.
The inner eye?
Yeah, they have the inner eye. They have a view of this game that I honestly cannot comprehend. They're just that good.
They really are. Although we do have now another engagement. Let's see if At's going to be able to hold it off. Old Man's going to go down. Now we've got Kid Jazz. Focus Fire gets to move into Bad Boy. And then finally... Oh, is there a finally? Might not even be a finally. Because only 3 are in.
Did you notice
And that's
that?
going to be a deceiver into the back.
You notice someone was shooting at Stoop Crime, thinking that he was a deceiver?
Yeah, I did notice that. It's just, you have
Yeah,
to check. You
yeah,
have
exactly.
to always check. If he's not shooting, or, anything could happen. And with all hunters, I mean,
Yes.
it's
You
even easier.
you can't trust each other, not even yourself.
not even yourself.
Not even yourself. You
I
can't.
could
You got to. If you could shoot yourself, you would.
I don't know if that would be necessary, because don't you know who you are? Like, isn't that...
You can't. You can, with a deceiver, you can't trust yourself.
I mean, you are absolutely right. They have mind control abilities.
Exactly. So someone brought out a summoner. I see, but I don't know how effective it's going to be.
I doubt it's going to be super effective, because
Yeah.
we're having enough trouble right now
Yes.
as Stormwind Wolves just keeping an engagement going. What you need, I think, with a summoner is you
Yes.
need to be able to have enough pressure, and then it kind of just enough bodies just
Yep.
in the mix that when you summon 2 more or you summon just the 1 more,
Yeah.
that's going to kind of just tip the scales.
You know, it seems like At is probably going to take it.
I have no doubt.
So I think what we should do, you and I, is ask Tailspin if we can join it to get some of this delicious prize money that anyone can get if they join, ESL and come join the Nosgoth tournaments.
That's going to be at 30-3. An
Yes.
absolute stomp by At as they are going to take it.
Yes, then
That's,
they win again.
Yeah. GG to
That's how
them.
it
By
is.
the way, they won last month,
Yes,
month before that.
yes.
It's a dynasty, people.
They were Lakers with Kobe.
Exactly. Weren't they the Bulls before?
Well, now they're Lakers with Kobe.
Now they're Lakers.
Yes, I mean, we're Southern California. We have to represent.
I guess that's fair.
Yes.
I'll go with that one. All right. Thank you, guys. By the way, if you haven't already, you do still have a chance to enter a raffle at Nosgoth.
Mhm.
Let us know. You might be able to get yourself an Exalted chest. We're giving out just a few of those today. Get some cool prizes. We did see, of course, UDM versus GI to start our match off.
Yes.
Or start our broadcast off. That was a pretty interesting match.
Yes. Yeah, it was close. It was good. It was exciting. It was a good fight. I like a good fight. I like a good close fight.
Yeah, where you really see that
Yes.
back and forth, where you see teams kind of alter the way they're playing throughout the series.
Where you actually don't know who was going to come out on top.
Yeah, it wasn't that very clear. Then, of course,
Yes.
Stormwind Warriors versus Free Weekend Warriors.
Mhm.
That one went to, I believe, Stormwind. Stormwind advanced on, and of course, we then saw UDM versus At.
Yeah.
And then, of course,
At took it.
there we go.
Yes.
Now, of course, you guys have just seen it there. It's been a pleasure from us. Any final thoughts on your?
No. I mean, I'm just curious to see what happens next.
We'll see. We do have another month, and we will see you guys here one more time.
Hopefully.
And then month after that, you can participate like you were talking about.
Yes.
Go to ESL Play. Go to the Nosgoth section.
Yes.
Sign up. Start a team, and you can start competing.
And win prize money to put in your bank account for college. Or Doritos.
Or Doritos. I was going to go with the Doritos. Well, it's been a pleasure for me.
It's been a pleasure. Rue, you son of a gun.
Son of a gun. That is
Son
what
of
I
a
am.
gun.
All right. Until next time, this is Nosgoth.